refinery so fast, so could have leave this issue of importing. These people they are already thought this government has appointed me. Because they see all these things before they promise us change. Look at lamenting that when we go to 180, common man, and that is how things will jack up. Starting from now, they mention it, watch out and see. They have not started selling 180, but they have to propose that. There is a problem in this country. I'm talking about these herdsmen. Herdsmen, who said, are they spirits? They cannot arrest anybody. Now, country marvel. Thank you and God bless your heart.
Thank you very much
for calling.
All right, still on the pages on Jordan 93.9 FM.
Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. What's your name? Emmanuel. Okay, go ahead, Emmanuel. Please speak up. Thank you very much for calling.
All right, still on the newspaper headlines this morning, we brought this headline that read, NLC share index rises to 3-week high, boosted by bank stock. Driven by appreciation in the share price of some banks, the Nigerian Stock Exchange All-Share Index rose to a 3-week high as it appreciated by 1.28% to close at 38.676.12 points. The appreciation recorded in the share prices of Zenith Bank, UBA, Lafarge Africa, Seplat, and GT Bank was mainly responsible for the gain recorded in the index. All right, Mr. Sunday, looking at this in the economic light, what does this spell for Nigeria?
Yes, it's nice, and it's informed what actually caused it is end of the year. At the end of the year, you intend to gain this kind of increase in share price because of activity. And if you look at it, it's majorly coming from the banking sector. What it means is that the banks did a lot of transaction going into the end of the year, and the bulk of their trade increased, and that's what resulted to that increase you are seeing in the share index. It's just because as a result of the end of the year, because majorly it's coming from banks. Okay. So it's expected at periods like this.
Thank you very much.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
A very good morning to you. What's your name? Good morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Ramon. I'm calling from.
Okay.
The issue of doctor, those people that have enjoyed this government at Nigeria Delta, I don't know if they know about it. Because all the policies this government is anything for, I don't know how many they have. And the other people enjoying the government at the extent, because when they see the not arrest them. So now, I'm wondering that why is that the percent not? So the same are now doing that somebody to arrest, but and arrest them in the plan to do that. You don't know anything about it. I've gone overnight this morning. I had to talk about the food about the gone down from Portugal. And yeah, I not they don't say about it, and they are saying that we are this is thing of hierarchy, this is thing of anarchy. I don't really understand what's going on with the government.
All right.
So, that's what I want to continue. Even if you find a way and talk to them.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling.
Okay. Thank you
very
very much. 0708-655-4000.
Hello, good morning.
Please move away from your radio set. Thank you.
I'm out from there.
All right. What's your name and where are you calling from?
The morning is Kevin from there.
From where?
Calling from Houston.
Okay, go ahead.
Like on the issue on the newspaper pages that you people are debating on this morning, we should look at the issue of this killing of in the Benue and other states and bodies. That the government, the present government in power, there is an area that is supposed to happen. The whole battalion of Nigerian soldiers will be taken down there to clear of that, which will not take anything. And if you could remember, sometime last month, the Air Force said that they saw people, I think in Adamawa, that they saw people killing people that they don't want to use the maximum force. It's the same thing that the government is telling us that they value the life of animal more than a human being. That is the government to find ourselves in. And all the promises that
All right, thank you very much for calling, and do try as much as possible to keep your comments civil on this platform. Thank you very much. Still on the headlines this morning, we are going to Osun State. Osun government to supply 250,000 cocoa seedlings to farmers. The Osun State government says it will provide 250,000 cocoa seedlings for sale to farmers in the 2018 planting season. Special advisor to the governor on agriculture and food security, Mr. Remy Kolajo, said this yesterday in an interview with journalists in Osogbo. He said the state government in the past had been making cocoa seedling available to farmers in the state at 40% subsidized rate. However, due to the financial challenges which the state is facing at the moment, the state government will not be subsidizing cocoa seedlings for farmers this year. Kolajo, however, said the government was making other efforts to make cocoa cultivation lucrative for the farmers. And Mr. Sunday, what's your take on this development coming from Osun State? Looking at the fact that governor of Osun hasn't been getting very nice.
It's quite unfortunate that one of the things that sustained the Southwest economy pre-oil, how do I put it, before we discovered oil in Nigeria, has actually been reduced to the level it is at the moment. I can remember before we discovered oil, cocoa was very economical to the people of Southwest. In the north, it was groundnut, and in the southeast, it was palm fruit. But it's quite unfortunate that we discovered oil and we jettisoned this very viable industry. And at the moment, even the government cannot subsidize cocoa seedling. And at a time that the resources of states and the federal government is actually dwindling, the state governors would think they will begin to think out of box and make more money outside oil. Osun State cannot actually subsidize cocoa seedlings for farmers. What it means is that the future is quite bleak, because we might keep depending on oil, and the state might not know what to do to raise money apart from oil.
Okay, Mr. Sunday, PDP asked Amechi to resign as minister over his appointment as Buhari's campaign director. Now, the People's Democratic Party yesterday demanded the immediate resignation of the Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Chibuike Amechi, from the Federal Executive Council, FEC. The party, which hinged its demand on the alleged reappointment of Amechi as the Director General of President Muhammadu Buhari's second-term campaign, also accused the All Progressives Congress of being insensitive to the plight of Nigerians. What's your take on this? Yes,
like I said, everybody is entitled to his opinion. The president is entitled to re-election, and Amechi is also entitled to reappointment as a campaign director general. The truth is, the issue of insensitivity to the plight of Nigeria, that's a subject for another day. But the truth is, as far as the president is interested in the seat come 2019, he has to strategize, and there must be somebody at the helm of affairs. And they have chosen to give that responsibility to former Governor Chibuike Amechi, who is the present Minister of Transport in Nigeria. Now, for PDP to come up with that allegation, that is the way they see it. But the truth is, Amechi has done a very good job for the president in 2015. He led him to the victory, and he was perceived to have done a very good job. And they say when you do a good job, there is another chance for you to be given opportunity to do another one. I think that's what the APC-led government and the party itself has seen in Amechi, and they are giving him the responsibility once more.
You know, one of those things they are actually holding up to is that they are saying that under the Constitution of Nigeria, Amechi cannot combine the job of a minister with another responsibility, such as the director general of a campaign organization.
I'm yet to see the aspect of the Constitution that said that, really, but that's a quasi-function. It's outside, his office. How do they call it? Job description as minister. So are they saying that apart from ministerial job, Amechi is not doing other things? Apart from, so for them to come up with that at the moment, are they scared of Amechi that is going to do another great job for the president or what? But whatever it is, Amechi did well for the president in 2015, and they see him to have done well, and they are giving him another mandate to lead the party again. Coming election in 2019.
Again, let me take this one. It said the opposition party recalled that when as the 7th Minister of Works, Chief Tony Anene, was appointed to head the campaign of the then President Olusegun Obasanjo, Anene resigned as minister.
Okay. Different stroke for different folks. How did they put it? Probably in this particular administration, they deem it necessary that he should remain as a minister. If it's a constitutional issue, really, the court can interpret it better. I think somebody should go to court and seek for redress in this particular area instead of the vituperations we are hearing here and there.
All right, 0708 655 400.
All right, before we wrap things up on the pages this morning, let's read a WhatsApp message. APC promised us a lot. What happened to all the stolen funds recovered? Where are we now? This is coming from Fako. Thank you very much, Fako, for that. One